Digital Mystikz is Mala and Koki. Loefah is Loefah, and I'm Sergeant Poke, so we're all separate. I went to school with Digital Mystikz, so I've known Digital Mystikz now like nearly 20 years, and I met Loefah during the time when I was at school, so we all go back to like jungle days. I met all good friends from like the 90s, so we came through jungle into drum and bass, and that was like probably our bond, you know. Like we just all loved sound, and we kind of all had a similar attitude towards it, you know. The end of 2002, 2003, Mala started playing me some stuff with like some Hatcher sets with Crazy D, and like there were certain tunes where I was like kind of into the groove, but at that time a lot of it was a bit garagey for me. I wasn't really into garage, so I was like, yeah, I kind of like it, but it's not really my thing. And then like it kind of progressed. I went down to Forward a couple of times, and back then Forward was a completely different thing, you know. Forward was like a real underground, like you'd go there and you wouldn't just see like heads, you know, it'd be producers and their girlfriends and their friends, and like it was a really special thing, man. It was really special, integral. And then Hatcher started dropping the beats, and I was really into like what they were writing because of where they were coming from. So you know, where they were coming from, I could relate to, so I could get into the sound, you know, because they weren't coming from a garage background either. And then I started to appreciate what more people were doing, and and it just went from there, man. I think it was just natural because there was so much music that we wanted to play, that we were creating, and we just felt like there was room for that kind, you know, for that party, and it just felt organic, you know, it just felt right. So every time, you know, it blows my mind, like just the effort people put in to kind of like hear the music, you know. Yeah, it's very special. It's very special. Time to just shake out them demons. I don't, you know, it's music, innit? It's not success, man. It's music, and it does what music does. What it does, you know what I mean? And you either like it or you don't. I don't look at it as success. It's a blessing that you can play to that many people who enjoy the sound, but I don't look at that as success. I just look at that as music. Time to just shake out them demons. Like, if I'm honest with you, I feel like the music's evolved kind of to something that it's changed, you know. It's not what it was like. You know, it's turned into a rave music now, you know. It's become so accessible to people that, you know, it's more of a teenage thing now. Whereas when we started, the average age in like the crowd was like 25 upwards, you know. And now it's become really young. And it's like the music has become, it compensates for rave now. And like, I'm an old man now, so I'm an old man. So I'm done with raving. What I loved about the music was the space and the vibe and the chill. And now, like, generally a lot of the stuff now that's getting played out is like, it's all like really energetic. And to me, I think there's a place for that, but everything has a context. So you've got a whole, to me, like, you've got a whole I can probably do 2 hours and I want to go home, you know? Especially now that I can't like smoke my split in the dance, you know? You know, I used to MC drum and bass and like, you know, I used to be someone that was at that. But to me, like, this music never really put me in that frame of mind because like I say, the early stuff, I really like the sound system vibes, I really like the rootsy vibes of it. And I really enjoyed the music and I didn't feel like it needed me to go over the top of it. So, you know what I mean, I just do what comes naturally to me and I can't really comment on anything else. You know, to us, we never think like, when DMC started, I don't think we really looked at it as we want to do a dubstep party. Because everything was a lot more experimental kind of back then. So it's kind of mutated around us and it's like, there's room for everyone, but I can't, me personally, I can't take a whole night of like mental tear out. That's all I can really say about it. I love just playing. I love playing, you know, it doesn't matter where. I'll play to 2 people, I'll play to that many people. I don't get, you know, I just want to play music, man. You know what I mean? Go with my good friends and play this music that we, you know what I mean, that we love doing this, you know? So it doesn't matter where it is to me, you know? I'll come to your house and play it, you know? I go wherever, it doesn't matter.